Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Paragajana. So let's review this paragraph. Paragajana niyamena hodi. This is the registration. The analysis of the magga according to the jhana as a base. Paraga jhana niyamena dawa parama jhana labino. According to this paragraph, so mulat the atakta what to the determine was to determine the magga according to the jhana basis. According to the jhana basis. So where you have entered the jhana, you contemplate all the jhana. If you contemplate the first jhana, you will get the first magga. No, not the first magga, the first jhana magga. If you contemplate the second jhana as a base, then you will attain the magga with the second jhana. If you contemplate the third jhana as a base, then when you attain the magga, you will attain the magga with the third jhana. If you contemplate the fourth jhana as a base, then when you attain the magga, you will attain the magga with the fourth jhana. This is the paraga jhana niyama. So these commentators, the commentators of Vibhaṅga, so lacks paraga jhana, the paraga jhana, the paraga jhanika magga. We say we are talking about the magga here. Paraga jhanika magga, the magga with the which based on the jhana, based on the jhana. Okay, let's go to the Attasalini. In Attasalini, there are three methods given. So Attasalini related to the jhana, magga, jhana, vibhaṅga, related to the magga, jhana, vibhaṅga. The jhana, the here sattatthanga parinama. The magga here, satta magga atam, the 7 feathers, 8 feathers, related to 7 feathers, 8 feathers here. Sattatthanga parinama, fixing the factors 7 and 8 here. Related to this, Utta papedo anga parinamo yatha hodi tathavaditapa. So the anga parinamo, the fixing of the factors as aforesaid. Now the here should be understood. How? Yeah. Saccavibhaṅgo jnana mewahi ariya maggasa. So ariya magga is fixing due to saccavibhaṅgo jnana. Saccavibhaṅgo jnana is uttanagamini paribhara jnana. The jnana, the lokiya jnana, which is the last one, the top one lokiya jnana here. Saccavibhaṅgo jnana. That is uttanagamini paribhara jnana. So saccavibhaṅgo jnana mewahi ariya maggasa Bhunjaka Maggaga Jananga Visesa Niyamedi. So here only Saccavibhaṅgo jnana were fixed. The factors were fixed. The Bhunjaga, the Maggaga, and the Jananga. The factor of Bhojan, enlightenment, the factors of the factors of the jhana here. The Uttana Kamini Padibhira jnana or Saccavibhaṅgo jnana were decided. How many the factors? How many factors will be in the Magga? So Ariya Magga here. Ariya Magga, some Ariya Magga has 7 the Maggaṅga only, and the 6 Bhunjaṅga only, then 4 jhana only, and so the 4 jhana or 3 jhana factors. So the jhana factors here, the jhana factors of the Maggaṅga will be determined only by Saccavibhaṅgo jnana. Yes, Saccavibhaṅgo jnana, Votana, the Abhidhamma Sankha, it is used as Votana Gamini Padibhira jnana. So Votana Gamini jnana is the top of the Lokya jnana that arises last. Then it changed to the Sotapaddi Magga. It changed to the Magga Viti. So Ariya Magga here, related to Ariya Magga, the factors, the number of the factors will be determined by Saccavibhaṅgo jnana only. But here we have another views here. Kejipana Thera, some Theras, Bhunjaga Maggaga Jananga Visesa Padaga Jana Niyamedi Wadadi. Some Thera said, Yawadadi said, Padaga Jana determines the Maggas. Padaga Jana Niyamedi. Padaga Jana determines the Magga, the Ariya Magga. The Ariya Magga, the factors of Bhoja, body, the factors of these Bhojaṅga, the Maggaṅga Jananga, is the Magga. So Padaga Jana will decide how many factors will be together with the Magga. The Keji Vipassanaya Aramana Buddha. Keji Vipassanaya Aramana Buddha here. Vipassanaya Aramana Buddha. Khanda Niyamedi di Wadadi. Yeah, Aramana Buddha Khanda, the object, the Khanda which are the object. Vipassanaya, the object, the Khanda which are the object of Vipassana will decide, will determine the Maggas, with the factors there. Yeah, Vipassanaya Aramana Buddha Khanda Niyamedi. So not Padaga Jana. Now the object of the Vipassana jnana. The object of the Vipassana jnana. So there is the Khanda here, Khanda. The object of the Vipassana jnana will determine the Magga here. Now with their factors. There's the last, yeah. Keji Pogla Jasayo Niyameti di Wadadi. Some said, see, some said Pogla Jasayo Niyameti. The individual, the individual Pogla Ajasaya, individual desire will determine the Magga. Individual desire will determine the Magga with the factors here. 3 views here. We say Padaga Janika Wada, Samasita Wada, Pokla Jase Saya Wada, 3 Wada here. Tesu Tesapi Wadesu Aya Sankurupaka Sankara Popa Baga, Wotana Kamini, Wotana Kamini Vipassana, what Niya Medi. Even though there are 3 views, those 3 views here, Tesapi Wadesu Ayan Sakarupaka Sankara Popa Baga, here Wotana, yes, Sankarupaka Nyana referred to the Wotana Kamini Vipassana. See? Sakarupaka Sankada, Otana Kamini Vipassana. So, even though there are 3 views, all 3 views are all 3 views will be included in this views. The views, the Sakarupaka Jnana will determine the magga with the factors. All these 3 views will be included in these views because the views are that only Sakarupaka Jnana will determine the magga with the factors. But some say Parika Jnana will determine the maggas with the factors. Some say the Vipassana object will determine the maggas with the factors. Some said the Pokla Jasaya, the individual desire will determine the maggas with the factors. So 3 views here. All 3 views will be included in the first views. See, in the first views. Okay, Hong here. Let's see. Tataraya Anupopikatha. This is the Anupopikatha. These words is the words said before the teacher, the Asian teacher. The Asian teacher, how the Asian teachers determine concerning the magga here. Vipassana niyama nahi. Vipassana niyama. Determined by Vipassana. Sukha Vipassakasa Upana Magopi. Sukha Vipassaka. The person who attained the magga without mixing with the jhana. Sukha Vipassaka. Dry Vipassana. That means the Vipassana doesn't concern. It's not related to any jhana, just the Vipassana object here, the Khanda 5 kharas. The Vipassana Sukha Vipassakasa, the person who observes the 5 khanda as anicca, dukkha, anatta, who contemplates or the other Khanda. Upanamago, here the magga arises there. The magga arises by the person who observe the Vipassana object only, not related to the jhana. So the magga here, they are what kind of magga? Then samapati labino jhana padaka akadwa. The second one samapati labino. Now samapati labino, the jhana attainers. So he has attained all the jhana. But jhana padaka akadwa, even though he doesn't take the jhana as base here, even though he attains all kinds of jhana, but he doesn't take the jhana as object there, where he takes vipassana. Samapati labino jhana padaka akadwa, without taking the jhana as object, even though he is samapati labi. Upanamago. That means he is a jhana attainer. But when he practices vipassana, he does not take any jhana as base. He takes the vipassana object, the khanda, the 5 khanda, the as object. Then the magga arises there. So the magga arising for the person, for the jhana attainer who doesn't take any jhana as the object, as the base. Number 2. Number 3. Number 3. Paṭṭhama jhana Piṭaka katva. Take it the first jhana as base. Paṭṭhama jhana, the Piṭaka katva, take it the first jhana as base. Pakinaka sankhare samasidwa. Pakinaka sankhare, the miscellaneous information. A miscellaneous formation here. Samasidwa, he contemplates all the miscellaneous formation except the first jhana. Firstly, he takes the first jhana as basis, as the object of vipassana. Then he doesn't take it anymore. He takes the miscellaneous formation, any khanda there. He takes any khanda. Samasidwa, he contemplates or any khanda apart from the first jhana. But firstly, he observes the first jhana as the base. Then he contemplates, he observes the other sankhara apart from the first jhana. Upadita magga, here the magga arises from this. 3 kinds of magga here. The first magga, so for saccavibhaṅgo, the one who doesn't attain any jhana. The second is the third one, the jhana attainers, both jhana attainers. But the first one, the first jhana attainer, does it take jhana as base where he take vipassana? There the magga arises there. Then the last one, he takes the first jhana as base firstly. Then he takes the other sankhara as vipassana object. Then he attains the magga. 3 kinds of magga there. Paṭṭhama jhani kowa hodi. Yeah. Paṭṭhama jhani kowa hodi. So the magga is associated with the first jhana only. Whether Purujana, whether Sotapanna, whether Sakadagami, whether Anagami, anyone. So if they attain the magga will be with the first jhana. The magga will be with the first jhana. That's why that means the factor of the magga will be 8. The factor of the body will be 7. And the factor of the jhana will be 5. The factors of body, magga, and jhana will be determined here, will be determined according to this. So this magga, definitely, or if he is Sotapanna, he will attain Sakadagami magga. That Sakadagami magga will be associated with the first jhana. If he is Sakadagami, he will attain Anagami magga. That Anagami magga will be the Anagami magga with the first jhanas. The first jhana Anagami magga, you can say. If he is Anagami, he will attain Arhata magga. The Arhata magga will be the first jhana Arhata magga for these people. That's clear.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes,
hi, Sayadaw.
Please.
For the second person, then he doesn't make any jhana as in the Piṭaka jhana, right, Sayadaw?
Yes.
Here, the commentator doesn't mention what kind of object he's taking for the vipassana.
So any object here, he takes vipassana, any object, he doesn't take the Piṭaka jhana. Here, he is the samapatti labhi. He enters up for the jhana first. Then he emerges from the jhana. He doesn't take the jhana as object. That is the meaning. He emerged from the jhana. He doesn't take that very jhana.
Well, Sayadaw, here it's the jhanang panakang akator. So he
Yes.
doesn't enter into jhana either. Akator.
Oh, yeah, yes, the jhana. Here, any jhana. He doesn't take any jhana. That means he takes another. Here, any jhana means the jhana obtained by himself. Now he doesn't take the jhana as the base.
Yes.
So that means he takes another object as a vipassana object.
Here the commentator doesn't say, right? So he only says that this person doesn't enter into jhana as the Piṭaka. I mean, at the preliminary step, he doesn't enter into any jhana. But here, the commentator doesn't mention what kind of object he's taking for the vipassana.
So that is understood. You see the Aramana Buddha's khanda, the other formation. Apart from the jhana.
That is the third person, right? So, the third person, then he entered into jhana as the Piṭaka. And then he contemplates something else, not that Piṭaka jhana.
No, the third person, first, he observed the first jhana, the jhana as base, the third person. Here. Yeah. But Paṭama jhana, Piṭaka Kattva, he takes the first jhana as base. Then he could play all other formations.
Yes.
But here, the second person here, Samapatti Labhino Jhana Piṭaka Akadwa Upanama Gopi. For this person, he doesn't take any jhana as base.
Yes. But then we don't know what kind of object he's taking for the vipassana.
So any object, any formation.
Yeah.
Vibhaṅga sankhara, we have to take Vibhaṅga sankhara here. The miscellaneous formation, any kind of as object. That means you are jhana attainer. You do not consider the jhana as the base. You take the other object as the base. You could play those objects as nature to Kannada. You take the magga. That is the meaning.
Yeah, but then that means he can also take any jhana as the vipassana meditation.
He doesn't take.
Right, Sayadaw?
He can take, but he doesn't take. The second person, he really doesn't take any jhana.
Because
he takes only another object. The second person.
I mean, because we have two steps here. The first step, he entered into any jhana or not. That is the first step. It depends on him. He can enter into any jhana or he doesn't enter into any jhana. That is the first step. And the second
that's not important whether he enters upon any jhana or not. So that is the point here. He doesn't take those jhana, any jhana as object. That is the point. Whether he has entered upon it or whether he has not entered upon it. He doesn't take any jhana. But the third person, now he takes the jhana as base firstly. Then he changed the object. But for the second person, he doesn't take any jhana as the object where he makes the insight meditation. For me, it's clear.
No, it just I'm confused because here the commentator said that if we take any of the three views of the three theras up there, any view we take, then we still in the case of the what is that? The saccavibhaṅgo jnana. But then here it be because for the second case, we don't know what kind of object of the meditation practice. And then it looks to me that this second case very close to the Parakajjana Vada. Because the Magga, the Bojjhanga and the Jhananga, it's going to be like the case where he doesn't enter into any jhana as Paraka. So that is the view of the Parakajjana.
No, the third person take Parakajjana, but the second no. The second say he starts vipassana. He doesn't take any jhana as object. But the third one, as soon as he starts his vipassana karma, he starts from the jhana. Then he changed the object. Not the same here. The second person and the third person not the same. The second person, he doesn't take. Say he takes the vipassana, he doesn't take any jhana as the base, as object.
So, so for the second person is the one that he attains all of the jhanas, right? So,
yes,
he has
of course.
But then he doesn't enter into jhana as the Paraka, right? And then he contemplate on anything. So does that mean that can he contemplate on any jhana? Even though he doesn't
here.
Jhana?
Nothing to do with the whether iterable the jhana or not. So after he emerged from the jhana, he takes another object. The third person, after he emerged from the jhana, he still with the jhana as the object.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the second person. So the second person that he Panakang Akatoa, which means he doesn't enter into jhana.
No. He can enter into the jhana.
Yes, he can, but he doesn't do it.
Well, maybe he may do it.
Well, but according to the Pali, so jhanang padakang akatoa, so he doesn't do it.
No, padaka means the object, when we say padaka, any object as the base. Here, take a jhana as the base. So if you take, for example, a vipassana, saccavibhaṅgo person. So for him, he steps to the rupa as nija dukkha anatta. He take the rupa as base there. He doesn't take the jhana as base. If he take vedana as the object, vedana nupassana satipatthana vedana as nija dukkha anatta, then he takes vedana as base there.
But do we call that paraka akatoa? Do we say that?
Yeah, we can say paraka there. Whatever object we take as base, that is paraka. Here the jhana, if he take any jhana, the first jhana as the object where he starts vipassana, if he takes, that is paraka we say. Here the second person, after he emerged from the jhana, he doesn't take the jhana as object. After he emerged from the jhana, he takes another object as base.
Excuse me, Sayadaw. To my understand, to the second person, he can emerge from that jhana, but he do not take that jhana as the object. He can take another jhana. Is it possible he emerged from the first, but if he already attended second, third, or fourth, he can take the second, third, and fourth, except the first?
No, this person, because you see, the la patama jani kowa hodi, according to this Pali, so he doesn't take any other jhana also as base. Patama jani kowa, he doesn't take any other jhana as base. That's why when he attains the magga, he attains with the first jhana only. If he take, you see the second jhana as a base, so the magga will be with the second jhana.
So when it says patamajjanang padakang katoa, What does it mean? Does it mean that he entered into the first jhana?
Yes.
Or he just taking the first jhana as the object without entering?
No, he explained here about the Paṭamājanika magga. He explained about this. Yeah, this Paṭamājaniko Hodi, he emphasized Paṭamājanika magga. He is emphasized this. That's why he said, in the third person, you see, Paṭamājana Piṭaka, he used the word Paṭamājana. Even though he takes the first jhana as base, then as he changed the other object, so the magga also become only the first jhana magga.
So the difference between the second and the third person is that the second person he takes the jhana as the Piṭaka.
Yes.
Right. And for the third person, for the second person, he doesn't take jhana as the Piṭaka. For the third person, then he take the jhana as the Piṭaka.
Yes.
And what does it mean by taking a jhana as the Piṭaka? Does it mean he enters into jhana, or it just taking the jhana as the object?
Mostly what we used to say, it turns about the jhana. After emerging from it, it takes the jhana. We used to refer to the jhana, emerging jhana we refer.
Yes, so which means he has to enter into jhana and then he emerges. Right? So that is the problem. So the problem here is the jhanang parakang akatoa. How should we understand that? Does that mean that he also entered into jhana, but he doesn't take it as the object? Or he entered into jhana and then he take the object? I don't understand what it means by jhanang parakang akatoa.
Both are possible, you know. Even though he emerged through the jhana, he doesn't take the emerged jhana as a base. Or he did not enter upon the jhana, he just the pure the jhana attainer. So he just takes without entering upon the jhana. He just takes the other object as vipassana object. It's possible, both are possible. No, there is no rule, you know. There is no rule that the emerged jhana should be observed. There is no rule.
Yes, I understand that. So, you know, but right now I'm just don't understand what it means by saying jhana parakang katoa. What does it mean? Does it mean that he entered into jhana or not?
Yes, enter. Yes, this one enter. Paṭamājana Piṭaka, he enters upon the first jhana, then he emerges from the jhana. After that, he takes the emerged jhana as object.
Yes, and then when it says jhanang parakang akatoa, then does he enter into jhana or not? So, you know,
they're both possible. He may enter upon the jhana, or he may not.
I see.
He may or he may not. Even though he enters upon the jhana, he doesn't take the jhana as object, or he does not enter upon any jhana, but he takes another object. He doesn't take any jhana.
Okay, thank you.
So it is possible, you know, whether you emerge from the jhana or not, you can take the jhana as object, vipassana object anytime. You can take, because you have attained jhana, you know. So you observe the first jhana, even though you did not enter upon it. Here, I understand. I know. I understand what you understand. You understand that.
Yeah, because my understanding originally is that when we say jhanang parakang akatoa means he doesn't enter into jhana.
Yeah, yes, I know why you.
Yes.
So there is no fixed law for this. That's why it can be both. He might enter upon the jhana, or he might not enter Apodhajana. So according to you understand it, he must enter Apodhajana, but he doesn't take that jhana as base. Is it?
No, Sayadaw, when for me, before this lecture, my understanding for saying janang padakang akatoa is he's not entered into jhana.
Oh, you understand so?
Yes.
Because there is no fixed law for that. So we can also consider. So even though he has entered Apodhajana, he doesn't take the jhana as the base. So it can be both. Can be both.
Hello, Sarah. So here, Vibhaṅgapāḷi Janigo, so we have connect with the saccavibhaṅgo upanamago and the second person and the third person, right?
So all these magga must be the first jhana magga. So for saccavibhaṅga, he doesn't attain any jhana. But when he attains the magga, he attains the magga with the first jhana only, not with the second jhana, not with the third jhana, not with the fourth jhana.
Oh, even for the saccavibhaṅga also, right?
Saccavibhaṅga, yes.
Okay. So now I got the idea because one time Sayadaw U he was talking about the Sodapana, even pure the saccavibhaṅga also have the first jhana. So now I got this reference. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this is the reference. Yes, saccavibhaṅga skasa upanama gopi patama jani gowa hodi. Yeah, the first jhana, the first janika magga, we can say. The first patama janika magga. So to these three kinds of person, only patama janika magga arises there. Not Dutiya janika, not Tatiya janika, not Chatutha janika, not Pachama janika. Okay. So this one, Ryan, this one, you may take two ways. According to your understanding, also okay. Now for me, both are possible for me, my understanding. Both are possible. Okay, let's go. Sabbesu satta bhojagani athamagagani paja janagani hondi. So if the first, the Patama Janika Magga, there are 7 bhojanga, 8 maganga, 5 jananga. So complete. The magangas are complete, bhojangas are complete, because that is Patama Janika Magga. If it is Dutiya Janika Magga, the factors, the number of factors will be changed. If Chatutha Janika Magga, the number of factors also will be changed. But here, Patama Janika Magga, as it is Patama Janika Magga, the factors are complete here. Tesampi, yeah. Tesampi, Popa Baga Vipassana, Somna Saskadapi, Upeka Sagadabi Hodawa. Tesa, those Magga here, those first Magga. Popa Baga Vipassana, Somna Saskadabi, Upeka Sagadabi Hodawa. Popa Baga Vipassana. Popa Baga Vipassana, during the time of Vipassana meditation, there could be Somnasa or Somnasa Sagada, there could be Upeka Sagada. There could be Upeka Sagada. Otana Kale, Sakarupaka Bawa Padwa, Somnasa Sagadawa Hodi, Otana Kale. after that, when it reaches saccavibhaṅgo, saccavibhaṅgo, it is associated with somnasa only. Somnasa sagadawa hodi. Why, you know? Because it is the first magga. But it is patamajjanika magga. That's why it must be associated with the somanasa. The somanasa, there arises somanasa after somanasa. Here the first patamajjanika magga, that is somanasa, associated with the somanasa. Patamajjanika magga, associated with the somanasa. So the saccavibhaṅgo at the moment of saccavibhaṅgo also, that should be with somanasa. Saccavibhaṅgo must be with somanasa because it is the first jhana magga. But before saccavibhaṅgo, during vipassana course, now the vipassana jnana can be with somanasa or can be with upekkha. Yeah. Vibhaṅga vipassana. Vibhaṅga vipassana referring to the vipassana before saccavibhaṅgo. Before saccavibhaṅgo, the whole process of vipassana meditation here, the whole process of vipassana meditation, vipassana jnana can be associated with somanasa or upekkha here. Vibhaṅga vipassana somanasa sagadabi upekkha sagadabi hodawa. Yeah, Vibhaṅga vipassana referring to the vipassana before saccavibhaṅgo. So before saccavibhaṅgo, vipassana maybe many years, you see, many times, or whenever the insight knowledge arises, it can be with somanasa or with upekkha. Not always somanasa, not always upekkha. But when you are taking vipassana, the way the yogi takes vipassana meditation, the vipassana jnana will arise there. That vipassana jnana can be with somanasa, or that vipassana jnana sometimes can be with upekkha. But during when it reaches saccavibhaṅgo, when it reaches saccavibhaṅgo state, it must be associated with somanasa. Because the magga is the first jhanika magga. As the magga is the first jhanika magga, the saccavibhaṅgo also must be associated with somanasa only. That is the meaning. So according to this, if the magga is Chatutha Jhanika magga, saccavibhaṅgo will be associated with upekkha only. See? As the magga is Prathama Jhanika magga, the saccavibhaṅgo also must be associated with somanasa. Even though they could be somanasa sagada or upekkha sagada before during the vipassana meditation process before saccavibhaṅgo. That is the meaning. You clear? This paragraph. Any question with this paragraph? So if you have no question, we go. Pājaka niye, oh sorry. Pājaka niye dutiya tatiya chaturtha janani parganika twa. Pājaka niya Pajakaneya. So Padutiya Tadiya Chatutha Janani Padakani Katwa. So Padakaneya, there will be 5 jhanas. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. But here, in the Pajakaneya, the second jhana, the third jhana, the fourth jhana. Padakani Katwa, making the second jhana, the third jhana, the fourth jhana as basis. Upadita Maggesu, here, the Magga arises, protecting the second, the third, the fourth jhana as base. Yatakamenewa jhana, Chituranga. Yatakamenewa corresponding, respectively, the jhana, yeah. Chiturangika, Tiwangika, Tuwagika, Hodi, yeah, related to the jhana. In the second, the jhana Chiturangika, only four factors. What are the 4 factors? In the second, Dutiya Janika Magga. Here the jhanas are 4. Viṭaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, no, the jhana. Viṭaka, Vichara, Piti. Do you remember jhana factors, please?
Yeah, Viṭaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekaggata.
No, that is jhana factors. Oh yes, jhana factors. Yeah, yes. So in the second jhana, the jhana factors are only 4. What are the 4?
Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekaggata.
Yes. In the third jhana, the jhana factors are only 3. What are the 3?
Piti, Sukha, Ekaggata.
Piti, Sukha, Ekaggata. In the Chatutha jhana, the jhana factors are only 2. What are the 2?
Sukha, Ekaggata.
Sukha, Ekaggata. Yes. So we have Sukha, Ekaggata here. Do a jhana hodi. Sabhe supana. Yeah. Sabhe supana sada magangani hundi. Sabhesu. Here the second jhana, the third jhana, the fourth jhana, according to Pajaka method. So the maganga will be only 7 there. Sabhesu. Dutiya Janika Magga, Tatiya Janika Magga, Chatutha Janika Magga. There are only 7 the path factors here. Chatutha Bhojangani here is the 4th jhana. The Chatutha Janika Magga. In Chatutha Janika Magga, there are only 6 Bhojanga without PD. Because Chatutha Janika, no PD there. Ayaviseso. Yeah. Ayaviseso, this is the distinction between Padaka Jana Niyamena Ja, Vipassana Niyamena Ja Hodi, between Padaka Jana Niyama, Vipassana Niyama. So this is the distinction between these 2. Padaka Jana Niyama. Padaka Jana Niyama, it is determined by Padaka Jana. Vipassana Niyama, it is determined. The factor here it is here Niyama. The factors of the Magga body jhana are determined with the Padaka jhana or with Vipassana object. Isampi. Isampi hipopa baga Vipassana somna saccavibhaṅgo upeka saccavibhaṅgo hondi. Now, a prior state before saccavibhaṅga jnana, yeah, Upabhaga Vipassana referred to the Vipassana jnana before saccavibhaṅga jnana. Before saccavibhaṅga jnana, during Vipassana process, the knowledge can be associated with the somnasa or with the upeka. But Uddhana Gamini, somnasa sakadawa. Uddhana Gamini. Yeah, Uddhana Gamini, somnasa sakadawa. Why? Why? So here we have second jhana, the third jhana, the fourth jhana, Pājika method. Pājika method, you see, a Pājika method. So Somanasa was supposed Somanasa, Upeka was supposed Upeka. Uttana Gamini Vipassana here. Uttana Gamini Bribra Jnana, Vipassana Jnana was supposed the Magga there. So here, Dutiya Janika Magga, Tatiya Janika Magga, Chaturtha Janika Magga. So these Magga associated with Sukha. You see? The second jhana with the Sukha, the third jhana with the Sukha, the fourth jhana with the Sukha. That's why Uttana Gamini Vipassana Jnana also must be associated with Somanasa. See? The second, the third, the fourth. Because it is Pājika method. You clear with this? It is Pājika method. A Pājika method, the second jhana, the third jhana, the fourth jhana, with the Sukha there. That's why a prior state, the before Uttana Gamini Bribra Vipassana, all the Vipassana Jnana can be associated with Somanasa or with Upeka, anyone. But during the Uttana Gamini Bribra, before the Magga, the top of the Vipassana Jnana, before the Magga Jnana. So this Vipassana Jnana must be associated with Somanasa only. You clear with this?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay. So, time is over. We should stop here. Okay, let's conclude the class. Buddha Sasana Jira Detatu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detatu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah.
My pleasure.